We've got the Broncos at the Jets. That's the game Rich will be calling over in London. I am interested in this game because as much as, and you heard it from Rich, they're saying the right things about, hey, this is like what it was in Detroit in the early going with Dan Campbell. That took a year and a half. Not only did it take a year and a half to start winning, the owner had to talk to reporters at the bye week that second year and basically be like, hey, I'm not firing the guy. There were real questions like, are they going to fire everybody?
Yeah.
And to her credit, Sheila Ham-Ford came out and said, like, these are our guys. We believe in them. We believe in the culture. This is what we're doing. Because they were seeing it behind the scenes. The last thing we saw from Aaron Glenn was him, yelling at people in the locker room so loud that people could hear it. The defense has been a disaster. And this Jets team, I don't think that it's outlandish to say, is probably more talented than what they had in Detroit in the early going. They had a more veteran quarterback in Jared Goff who had won more games than Justin Fields. But I also don't look at this as like a Justin Fields type of problem. They got a lot invested in that defense. You paid Sauce Gardner. You paid Quinnen Williams. You've invested on that side of the football. They get Jermaine Johnson back this week, which should help. You should not be statistically one of the worst 2 to 3 defenses in the league, and that's what they are right now. So can the Jets come out against the Broncos offense that's it's been a little bit up and down through the course of the season?
Yeah, Bo Nix, maybe a little bit of a second-year regression.
You know that Denver's going to have a plan. Vance Joseph did a hell of a job in the second half last week. They're going to challenge this Jets offense, but can the Jets defense show up? Can they actually create a turnover? It should not be this difficult to take the football away. It has been for the Jets. Let's see. I don't draw a lot of corollaries to last year where Robert Saleh was several years into his build and Woody Johnson, who was over there having events with his buddies from his ambassador days, obviously was already frustrated with the team and fired Saleh on a Tuesday morning right before we're about to do this show. But I would say for a team that probably had higher expectations, certainly than 0-5. We didn't expect 0-5. There's going to be real questions and issues that they're going to have to answer here in the coming weeks. Beyond just how do we start winning games, it's also, do we need to start trading people? If this is a bigger build than maybe we were even thinking, do we need to be sellers at the trade deadline? Do we trade Breece Hall? Can we trade an Allen Lazard? Can we trade some of those other pieces that might not be the greatest fits in the big picture? They're not trading Sauce. They're not trading, I wouldn't think they're trading Quinnen Williams, though certainly they'd have a market if they were going to listen. They're not trading Garrett Wilson, but are there things that you can do? Those are the questions that the Jets are going to have to answer. For the Broncos, it's keeping pace in what right now looks like a wide open AFC West, everywhere except Las Vegas, at least.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.